Dawes not afraid of lawsuit. Anita Gail make them know no man. Talk a couple things them no. Make them know. What you mean Anita? Anita give me a second Anita. I forgot to do something. People give me a second because I could have swear someone put in or something. Channel, hold on. Alright, I'm back. So today, them sue Dr. Dawes, ladies and gentlemen. And right after, some documents was made public. So, let's listen to this.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Defamation lawsuit filed against P&P caretaker for Southeast St. Catherine the purchase of a $31 million neurosurgical drill. The defamation suit was jointly filed in the Supreme Court yesterday. They are seeking, among other things, damages for defamation, including exemplary damages as well as claims for special damages. They have also applied for an injunction restraining Dr. Dawes, whether by himself, his servants or agents or otherwise, from further publishing similar statements defamatory of them. Several residents in St. Anne who were relocated due to bauxite mining activities are now received the purchase of a
Alright, so that's how them say about Dr. Dawes. They're not really going on a detail, right? That's so we're gonna move on, because I'll go to the document itself. Zane, I'm gonna read it. It was posted on the Gleaner's Facebook. So it says Medical Technologies Limited, 22 Northside Plaza. I said Piazza. Plaza. Shop 1, Ligani, Kingston 6, Jamaica. This right here is an invoice billed to the Southeast Regional Health Authority, 25th Dominican Drive, Kingston 5. But shipped to Bustamante Hospital for Children, 5 Arthur Wint Drive, Kingston 5. This document is what? So we have a EM800 motor MR8 electric serial SN2 4H5114. Price each 3.9 million. A IPC foot control serial AFCU 24176 for $499,288. So, okay. This is a long list of things. So they're saying, what I'm seeing from this is what appears to be parts. This is IPC electrical console, MR8 instrument, that must be something a part of that, and ATT MR. What am I suing Dr.? What are they suing Dr. Dawes for? Original Youth Jamaica. Yeah, the invoice. I look upon right now. Zine, let me just show on a little bit. Right? See it there. It's on Facebook. It's on the Gleaner Facebook. You guys can go look at it yourself. Right? It's on the Gleaner Facebook, right? What is that? Rain? Beautiful. Look at this. See? So right at the top here, I see MR8 for most of these items. So I'm assuming those are items that is attached to the actual cost of the contract for the thing, right? So basically, this invoice shows that everything come up to $31 million. I am assuming. I haven't gone through it in detail. However, the trick about this to me is when you go on the websites and you look up all of these things and you look for the price of them, it still does not equate to $31 million Jamaican. It still don't equate to it. So I am glad that this came out. I think this is a win for Dr. Dawes and the Jamaican people for us to get clarity on the invoice. Why was it so hard for them to put out the invoice? First, them have to sue Dr. Dawes before the invoice come out. And I'm sure there's people that are more intelligent than me that can break this down, that is going to break it down. And then we're going to get some more details. What go on, Pat W? Big up yourself. Nora, what's up, sweetie? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. Right? There's another invoice here that says MR89AC50. This invoice is dated 11 of the 19th, 2024. The other invoice is, the two of the invoice them is the same date. 11 of the 19th, 2024. The date is very important. The invoice number is 21171. Zine? The total cost for the first invoice is 27, well, the second invoice is 27,267,708. The other invoice is wow. This invoice is 276 million. No, wait a minute. No, 276,800. That don't mean, wait a minute. Oh no, that's not the total. They didn't put a total on there. They didn't put a total on that one. The total invoice is 27,267,000 for the items. If it's coming from overseas, the invoice should be in foreign currency. That is the country's origin. Well, the thing about that, original Jamaica, remember that the company that is here is the one that bought the item from overseas. So this could be the Jamaican invoice to the company, to the government that they sold it to. I don't know about the invoice from America. I agree with you, the invoice from America would have the quotations for US, I would assume. That would be a good assumption. But what do I know? I could be wrong. Right? But all right, so right here it says the MR89AC50 tool. The description is tool MR8 9 centimeter acorn 5mm diameter batch 02288066686. That are the description of the item where them buy, and it costs $55,360 price each. Oh, they bought 10 of them. So the price is actually $553,600. And then the next item now is the MR8 7TB136. The description is tool MR8. This one is a 7 centimeter twist drill, 1.3mm times 6mm, batch number 022953649. That one is 41,950 each, and it's 10 of them, so it's 419,200. GG, good afternoon, how you doing? Wonderful day. We have moved from sunshine to rain. You know, I was gonna wash this morning and I said nope, rain is gonna fall. I said yep, rain gonna fall, man. Sorry about that. Oh, how do I get a message from Digicel and then it just end me live and go to the message? I need to fix that on my phone. I don't like that. Guys, can you tap up the screen for me and hit the like button? Please and thanks. Dr. Dawes saying back, Brad. When I hear Dr. Dawes saying back, Brad. I'm going to read the article where Glenn put out here and hear the details what them I say? I mean, no say, oh, here it is. $31 million drill imported by Health Ministry. Meditech discloses in lawsuit. Right? Medical Technologies Limited has disclosed in a defamation lawsuit the Ministry of that the Ministry of Health and Wellness was the importer of the neurosurgical drill and the center of political firestorm over its $31 million cost. The disclosure came directly from the documents filed in the Supreme Court by Meditech and Kingston Central Member of Parliament and Attorney at Law Donovan Williams against opposition spokesman Dr. Dawes. The lawsuit filed in the Supreme Court and signed by the Williams and Meditech Managing Director and Company Secretary Athol Hamilton seeks damages for defamation, including aggravated and exemplary damages, as well as injunction to prevent further publication of what the claimants described as false and damaging statements. The drill. First of all, what is a false and damaging statement? When all Dr. Dawes did was ask critical questions about the drill, its procurement process, was it bought for such amount of money? These are all the questions that Dr. Dawes asked. And he said, if it's the case that is that, then we have more questions, don't it? Herman Marshall said, good afternoon, Bolo. Andrew must know, say, him a wanga gut, wanga belly. What? Soon, Lord of mercy, me can't say that. Lord of, no wanga gut, no wanga belly, no licky, no nyame, on the tiger. Anyway, the man saying belly full of them pot of boiled people and people they are hungry and poverty high. What can go so? The lawsuit is just going to show up the criminals more in the Labour Party, says Pat W. Well, I am excited, guys. I am really excited about this lawsuit. I am rearing to see what is going to come out of discovery because I know Dr. Dawes has something up his sleeve. Listen, the man came out bold, confident and bright. The last time I heard him come out, he said he's not coming out without evidence. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, he meant what he said and he came out with evidence. Trust me, man, no joke. Anyway, it says here that the drill was purchased for Bustamante Hospital for Children through a public procurement process conducted by the Southeast Regional Health Authority, SARA. Now, if you guys have been listening to Dr. Dawes, Ryan Campbell, what up, man? If you guys have been listening to Dr. Dawes' statements and questions that he has asked, you notice that Sarah is the one that is in the focus right now. Sarah and Donovan Williams. Who is the owner of the company? Right? Why is it that a government official is a quote-unquote trustee for that company? Right? All of these questions are legit questions that the public deserve to know. As a matter of fact, by law of the procurement process of dealing with the government, aren't these things supposed to be disclosed publicly? So what are they really suing Dr. Dawes for? Eh? Procurement. That when procurement that when them are try to find somebody where they can buy an item from, so then procure the dealer. To say, all right, you're the best person for me to buy it from because you have the best deal. So there's a process for pick which one. The police car them. Yeah, they have to go through a procurement process to see which dealer they going to buy the car them from. Who have the best deal for value of money and quality vehicle. So the procurement process is what Dr. Dawes said. The costing of the procurement process is what Dr. Dawes has an issue with. Right? Because he's saying that the 31 million was not the best price for the item. And if you look all over the internet, it's not. Even if you have the drill with everything, it is not the best price. What's up, Lassum? So anyway, let's move on. The article says that Meditech states that in or about March 2025, it was successful So it successfully submitted a well-researched and detailed bid, right? At significant administrative cost and expense in response to a request for tender to supply a neurosurgical drill along with attachments, as well as providing the 2-year preventative maintenance service to the sum of $31,467,708. Wanna notice what them say? It comes with a 2-year preventative maintenance service, right? Plus the parts them, right? Joanne, hi, how you doing? Following the acceptance of its bid, Meditech says thereafter issued and purchase order to the Southeast Regional Health Authority, SARA, and thereafter procured and shipped the item to Jamaica in the name of the Ministry of Health, in keeping with standards operating procedures in matters such as these. The lawsuit states that over 100 attachments were included in the shipment. 100 attachments. 100.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
100 attachment. 100 attachment. Them never know say that it would blow up in them face like this. Herman Marshall, boy, I don't know. I don't know what they think I got me at them at time. Accountability we say. The drill package consists of a motor and an electrical console, among other components. According to the court filings, the total cost covers $27 million for the shipping, including the EM800 motor serial number SN24H514, priced at $3 million, and the electric console serial number NTC77484, invoiced at $4.2 million, and 2-year preventative maintenance package valued at $4.2 million. Brought the total to just over $31.4 million. The invoice dated November 19, 2024. A section of the procurement contract disclosed by Meditech shows that it was signed by SARA Chairman Wentworth Charles and then Regional Director Errol Green, who is now the Health Ministry's Permanent Secretary, on August 26, 2024. Who is now the Health Ministry Permanent Secretary on August 26, 2024. It was signed on behalf of Meditech on September 2nd, 2024 by Director Trudy Ann Ricketts. Now, only remember the allegation about Trudy Ann Ricketts? Who is Trudy Ann Ricketts? Is Trudy Ann Ricketts actually the niece or some family member of Dr. Carl Bruce? That was one of the questions that was raised. Very interesting times, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know these people. I'm just saying these are questions that I think need to be answered because it sounds a little fishy, innit? But anyway, to facilitate delivery, Meditech said it engaged customs broker Garfield Gregg to clear the shipment. The claimant will say that thereafter engaged Garfield Gregg customs broker to clear the said neurosurgical drill and the over 100 attachment, as well as to transport the item to the Ministry of Health. Supporting documents included several Jamaican customs agents assessment notice and declaration form for different components. One dated October 24, 2024 listed the Health Ministry as consignee and recorded at $12,500 payment for customs, administration fee, and $100 in stamp duty. That has to be US, right? What's up, Mary Liz? Lizzie, that has to be US. We want to see the landing documents, including JA customs form. Hey man, I think everything is gonna come out Lorraine, what's up? I think everything is gonna come out in the court case. So we shall see. The assessment shown did not include amounts for general consumption tax, GCT, and import duty. In Jamaica, certain medical equipment are exempt from GCT and may also be eligible for other import tax benefits. The cost of Meditech paid Medtronic, the supplier for the equipment, was not disclosed. The court filings were submitted in response to allegations made by Dr. Dawes during a May 20 news conference, where he alleged that the drill was not only refurbished but had cost US 1,600 to import, with only 90,000 in customs fee. Sarah did not disclose the role of the ministry in facilitating import in its statements, defending the integrity of procurement process. That has to come out. All them talk about, that has to come out. That when them talk about, them a hide have to come out. Dawes has raised question about the cost of the drill and the importation process. Sarah indicated that the three bids were received, one at over 50 million, another at 20 million, and Medtech's 32 million, something like that. I think it was 32 million was their thing. But no, 31 million was their thing. A 2% discount, yes? Big up yourself, Joanne Walden in the building. The pigs are squealing now, Bolo. What in the darkness has to come out into the light? And if you tell you, I don't know. I think those custom fees have to be in the US because one of them was $100 and one of them was $1,600. So yeah, that has to be. Custom fees. Hold on. No, 90,000 is Jamaican. Yeah, it was US 1,600 to import. Them said Dr. Dawes, right? And they said that the supporting documents include several Jamaican Customs Agency assessment notice and declaration forms for different components. One dated October 2024, October 24, 2024, listed the Health Ministry as consignee and recorded a $12,500 payment for customs administration fee and $100 in stamp duty. That has to be US, right? I'm not sure. Big up from Canada, Joanne. Blessings. Like and share the video, guys. Just double tap the screen like this. That's how you do it. Just 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, just like that. It says the cost Meditech paid Medtronic, the supplier for the equipment, was not disclosed. Oh, I passed that already. Dawes raised question here. I passed that already too. At the meeting with Dawes in April, Sarah said Charles emphasized that the procurement process was fair and that all required procedures were followed by the parties involved. Dawes comments the lawsuit claims has caused and or is likely to cause serious harm to the reputation of claimants. The document further alleged political motives, asserting that Dawes made the claims knowing they were false or reckless, not caring whether they were true or false. It adds the defendants as an aspirant to political office and political appointment stands to benefit from this campaign against the first claimant as well as the second claimant. Dawes, who is contesting the next general election on a People's National Party ticket, has doubled down on his call for the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission to probe the procurement. He responded to Williams' legal threat saying, "Go ahead and sue me. I'll see you in court." Attorney Georgia Hamilton is representing Medtech and the Williams in the case. Ladies and gentlemen, woo! We are playing ball, baby. We're playing ball, baby. It's game time, baby. All right. It's game time, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! It's game time. Wow. Oh God, more you out of my press have saying. Out of the press, my baby. Me want you have to say.
No, don't be fooled. Craighead, Manchester, Maitland. Me have to really want activists about here. And a journalist them again, you know. Them are activists, JLP activists. Me say, them put out and I tell we say, People's National Party, PNP.
Brother, 100% I commerce, they not just Andrew Williams. How can a 70% thing is the matter about? 100%. They got markets in El Salvador, Central America, talking about their Rasta men from 70 Saludos, Chico. My God.
Peace supporters are expressing supply in wholeness government. The right through Uno said 30% of comrades trust and wholeness. And it has remained like that from February. That Una say that is a lie. Stop tell lie, man. That is a lie. Stop tell lie upon comrade. Because the comrade and no comrade.
No comrade that trust Andrew. None.
Not one.
Not even one comrade.
Anyway, my people.
Yes.
According to Nationwide, multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed against PNP, Dr. Alfred Dawes, lawyers for medical technology, Meditech, and Central Kingston Member of Parliament, the Jamaica Labour Party, Donovan William, have filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against People's National Party caretaker for Southeast St. Catherine, Dr. Alfred Dawes. The lawsuit concerns allegations by Dr. Dawes that the process used by the Southeast Regional Health Authority, SERHA, to buy a neurosurgical drill from Meditech was mired in corruption. But on a lie, the way how Nationwide I write it, my wisdom warriors, them I write it like a lie Dr. Dawes I tell. Dr. Dawes is telling the truth.
True.
He is telling the truth. And my people, look how long it take them for sure the receipt.
Exactly.
So guess what them do now? Them think that we are fool, we're not fool boy. We're not fool boy. Uno is a company. Meditech, I want to call on yourself is a company. It's easy for Uno dash where the old receipt and write a new one and put in the numbers. It's easy for do. It's easy for do. But when I see an auditor general now, I go investigate on the backside, then the real truth are gonna come out. Woo! The real truth. You think someone can trick people?
Member.
You think someone can trick people, boy? My wisdom warriors. Can you believe?
I thought I press no ramp, you know. I thought I press no play, you know. What do you think about that? Could these documents be not authentic? Is it possible? I'm just asking. Is it possible that these documents are fraudulent? Is it possible? I don't know. Just a question.
From when we are asked them for sure with the receipt, for sure with proof. Look from when we are asked them for stop chat and go show with proof. Yeah? Then cook up and plan up and come out and show we want receipt.
Mighty
think so we are fool? Only think so we are fool? My wisdom warriors, take a look at this. Medical Technologies Limited has disclosed in a defamation lawsuit that the Ministry of Health and Wellness was the importer of the neurosurgical drill at the center of a political firestorm over its 31 million cost. The disclosure comes directly from documents filed in the Supreme Court by Meditech and Kingston Central Member of Parliament and Attorney at Law Donovan Williams against opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Alfred Dawes. My wisdom warriors, I want to take a look on the receipt. My people, wanna see that? Just take a good look. So them say this are the receipt, them invoice or whatever them call it, yeah? But the thing is, you know what, I mean, I believe this I do. This is not the real invoice. Allegedly, this is not the real invoice. My wisdom warriors. You see, if this was the real invoice, then would have show it a long time ago.
Now, why were they so reluctant to give Dr. Dawes this invoice? I said invoice. Real part of that, you know? Invoice. In Jamaica, we say vice. Invoice. Hey guys, just tap up the screen for me, no man. Get us to 100 likes, no man. Get us to 20 likes over there, son. On the Bolo VNR clips. Get us to 100 likes on Bolo VNR, man. Come on, man. Remember, so the cash app and the PayPal is open, ladies and gentlemen. But back to this.
This is not the real invoice.
Yeah, why didn't they give Dr. Dawes this before when he went to the office in Sarah? Why? They said we need to see the invoice from the overseas supplier, which would not be in Jamaican dollars. If you guys need the original bill of sales the US company can give it to the DR. Delmina Lewis said, if you guys need the original bill of sales, the US company can give it to the DR. Wanna hear that? I am sure Dr. Dawes knows this. You know, I'm not worried about this lawsuit. You know? This is just, to me, let me tell you what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pandora's box that has been opened. And the powers that be cannot control what has come out. And no matter what damage control they do, it's over. It's going to lead from one exposure to the next. It's going to lead from 20 questions to 40 questions. More people are going to come out and make claims on social media about certain individuals' names that have been called, and it's going to get worse. The pieces are going to be connecting to one big circle and ball of corruption. That is exactly what is going to happen. And again, there's nothing. This is a you ever see, have you guys ever seen a fire start in the forest on a very hot, dry day? Well, when Dr. Dawes came out, that's what happened. Rattigan have the paperwork, nothing to worry about. Them goose cook. Lord have mercy. Whoa! Listen to me, man. What I say? This is like a fire starting in the fire. A fire starting in the forest on a dry day. They should not come yet. At them do invention, the other one not come yet. Yeah, man. So this is like that, where a fire has started in a dry forest on a sunny day, and the breeze is blowing very heavily. Ladies and gentlemen, the firemen are too late. There's not enough water to out the fire. You understand what I'm saying? The fire has taken off a life of its own. They're going to try and block off the fire from spreading, but the breeze is throwing the flickers to the hotter part of the forest. Guess who is the forest? The Jamaica Labour Party. That whole entire forest is burning down. You hear me tell you? You remember good.
My wisdom warriors, you see, if this was the real invoice, then would have show it a long time ago. Them only wait for a file lawsuit and a show it. Them would have show it long time ago. The whole of them is a set of thief. And they don't want we talk about it, and that's the problem. Me hear them come out and talk how them are go sue all bloggers. You see, all of you figure name shit. All of you put in a one.
Whoa! Lord have mercy. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Nah, you're not from mom's from this out at all. Can you hear me?
These people over Dr. Dawes?
Lord have mercy, hang up. The domino effect has commenced. Me I tell you, Yankee Bless, you never tell a lie. I don't know what going on with moms. Moms call me, I don't hear nothing from out there. And the box are working, you know? Mommy, what you say? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Bolo?
Yes, mommy.
Bolo?
Yeah, man. Me there, what you say?
Something wrong with the phone, man.
No, man. You're supposed to can't hear me now, man. You can't hear me now?
Grabby?
You hear me now?
Yeah, may I hear you?
Hey, go through, mama.
Yeah, I call you for you up, you know.
You know, me up on the live right now, I talk about Dr. Dawes and his suing and something though.
Yeah, then that, me say, you see the labor right then? You know, so them a one piece of bumper shit. You know them tough piece of bumper shit you come out of batty wall.
Jesus, take time. Take time, mommy.
And then that, you know, some piece of bumper shit will hard to come out of batty wall. And then that,
I hit me there, listen, me do lonesome, you know. Hey, me I tell you, say me say why the fuck them on call this fucking election? Me get to go and vote them out and go on and me I go.
May I tell you?
Hmm?
Oh my God.
Why that Batman?
Oh,
Why won't call the election? Because him a directly Batman, you know?
what you say?
Him a directly Batman because only Batman don't want to release buggy line in my country, you know.
Mighty God.
Him a Batman thinking Daryl Vance infant killer. Me I tell you, judgment on them. Bumper shit party. Tough bumper shit party and criminal and thief. Them the thief milk out a coffee to Ross, man. Listen me don't know what going, you know. Them fi go away, you know.
Whoa, everybody hurt me.
Me love the name you give me, you know.
What that? What that?
I'm going to look for it again. Because I go through my phone and my feet, you know. When you ask the question, who me attack? And me I tell you the Bigfoot girl. Me say, me love that name there, so just register me as a name there. Me soon send on something for you. Now make them know nothing.
Alright, because
Bumper shit party. The shit too tough. Bumper shit party them.
oh God. Oh sir.
Them bust up batty wall.
Oh no, you come on, stop it. To be myself.
I can't be myself come here them man. Them to go man and me face call the friggin' election that me get to vote them out.
Jesus. Father, take you away.
And me I work, you know.
Eh?
How were the backside there, man? Me I walk through in the election, yeah.
My God.
Because I want be a runner, you know, come here, 97 years old, me want to go vote, you know.
Oh gosh, you're not play with it. You're not play with it at all. Jesus.
197 year old, me want to go vote myself, you know.
97. Whoa.
Yes.
Wow.
And the man want to vote, you know, because every day me turn on YouTube, me turn on the YouTube and put on the politics station, make him listen, you know. Where the little man lose his money, then teeth his money out the NCD bank, make it work.
What?
Yes.
What you answer to me? What go on
man little money. The one man little money I come and spend China and then teeth his money.
Jesus
They say them make them
Christ.
start. Them a thief bumper shit party. A bumper shit party, you know, them tough, not talk about the tough. This shit was tough like iron. And then that. Bumper shit.
Oh my God, man. Y'all make them flag me careful.
I soon bless up you. I soon bless you.
All right, my baby. That's your word.
Bless you,
No,
my baby.
sir.
Love you.
Love you too. People. Why me I tell you say, hey, the people have up Andrew this year, man. Andrew, you can't escape with a judgmental. Bridget, they have you up. Now I tell you, I don't have no hatred for you. Personally, I don't know you. I just don't like what you're doing to the country. You understand what I deal with? And you have to go. Because you full your belly and you say your belly full of your pot of boil same way. So you no plan for left. All out there you starve and your belly full. Alright. Make we circle now. Anyway, make we move out. Hey, Mr. Lasso. Can't control it. People, the views and opinions of this caller is not necessarily that of Bolo VNR. Alright? I'm just letting you know right now. The lady talking her mind and how she feel. Not my word. Whew. Let's reset. Let's have a moment of silence. Let's continue.
It makes sense. Remember, so the head of the stream a thief, you know, and a scammer, you know. Top on Norris, scammer and thief, you know. So, you really fall for this trick? My wisdom warriors, don't be fooled. Jamaican people, don't let Andrew Holness administration trick on you because the whole of them are enrich themselves. The whole of them. We don't forget about the ear thief in a parliament. We don't forget about the ear thief. And now my wisdom warriors, this come up. It make me think, could it be MP Donovan Williams are one of the thief? Huh? Could it be? Come here if you ask these questions, you know. Remember, so we don't know the rest of the thief, you know. in the Jamaica Labour Party, we only know two. Well, Andrew Holness and his wife. You understand me? And we don't know the rest. So it makes me wonder. Me have to really think. Seriously. Is MP Donovan Williams one of the thief? One of the 8? Where enrich himself? Come on, Jamaica. Come on, seriously. We have to dig deep and look into this. We can't allow these people to milk Jamaica. See, Andrew Holness come out to talk about him belly full. For 9 years, Andrew Holness fully in craw, fully in belly, and come and drop song pan we. Come and drop song pan we, and belly full, and he nah left here, go back to UK and one bag of something.
One bag of something, mama.
We're not idiot.
One bag
We're not idiot. So when you not file this and a file that, no worry on yourself, man. No worry on yourself. I see I go investigate this. Auditor General I go investigate this because Dr. Doc.
Hey, wanna see your government love file this and file that. Jamaica, we can't file one lawsuit against them people. We can't file one lawsuit against the government. Can we not file a lawsuit against the government for misappropriation of our funds? The trillions of dollars that's unaccounted for. Can't we file a lawsuit against them? God, them love suing. We need a public class action lawsuit against the government of Jamaica. How about that?
Dawes is telling the truth. And listen to me, Dr. Dawes have all the evidence. So when you not come out with an...
I believe so too. Dr. Dawes out here moving like Pink Panther. You understand? We say him can do music when him there prison and make more money. Nah, hey, last some. Nobody now buy that the music there. Tap it. Stop it. Behave yourself, last some. Sure. But music what? Him can sing?
So-called invoice. We want to see the real invoice. That we want to see. We want to see the real invoice. On to rat it all thief and wicked to Jamaican people.
Terrible, man.
On the thief and sick pitney. Andrew Holness. Like literally.
Terrible.
You thief from the sick. You thief from poor people. And then you go on like you care about the people. Me I try to open up a lot of people's eyes and make them see say anything with Andrew Holness I do for the Jamaican people. It can't done. It can't.
That's some say labor right them we buy. Kiss me mama. You know easy, you know?
Never done. Look,
not even labor right there now, boy.
How long we are wait for Cornwall Regional Hospital for done? All know. But when it come to Andrew Holness business, yeah? When it come to film business, it done less than 3 months, less than 6 months. So what about our business? What about our business? I saw when them want to thief up the money, you see him announce and a break ground over there, so round the road, up the road.
Talking about breaking ground, me just get one picture, somebody send me this. We are investing 300 million to carry out essential work on the Sandy Gully in Kingston and St. Andrew. So, I ask one question. But that 300 million did there 5 years ago. Why when at election time, 300 million a pop up? That's what me want to know, you know. That's what I would love to know. You know. Furthermore, them say them put in 100 million in North and South gullies. But hold on there, where all of them money are come from and they can't pay a nurse them on time. And the police them can't get them extra money where them forget. For overtime. Something alright. In St. Catherine, we are allocating 30 million for works in the Bagwalk Gorge. Really? What you never happened to that before? Why no? Very interesting. Another 30 million is going towards drainage improvements along Dyke Road. Wow. All of a sudden, we have all of them money. Listen, 300 million, 100 million, that's 400 million, 430 million, 460 million. Where all of that money they come from? But yet still don't have any AC in the hospital for the overseas people them do surgery. And the little children them have cirrhosis. But in a pain. But we can find 460 million now for all of this. With all of the problem in the healthcare system. Eh? I just wanted to point that out. Let's continue.
When they do follow up, nothing is not done. On the Jamaican people, no for no, on the have sense.
If you have sense,
do critical thinking. On the have sense, brother. On the can't just sit down and show because the media just post something on the believe. Show nationwide post something on the believe. Wake up. This is a wake up call.
Exactly. Olimar Pressful. Where the bed them there in the hospital them. Yo, me see one picture the other day. I forgot for sure. Me see one picture the other day with some little baby in a chair. Newborn baby in a plastic chair. Them, you know. Wanna see it? Me me find a picture there. Me couldn't believe. Me say me couldn't believe. Come to think of it, I just raised up my brains a while ago. Me see one picture the other day. Somebody sent one picture in our hospital in a Jamaica where the man have the baby them in a some little plastic chair. Me say me heart, when me see it, my heart drop on my blurred not foot. Me get depressed same time. Me say, yo, who they send me that something, man? I want me to send it. I want me to put it. I want if it ain't on my phone, but me can't go on my phone right now. Mighty God. I want me to send it, man. Yo, me say me I go find the picture. Me I go find the picture. Me not go find it now, but I'm gonna find that picture. You just remind me. Thank you so much for saying that about the hospital. Olima Pressful. Me said the look pitney them there in the newborn baby them in a some chair, some plastic chair. Some plastic chair, no? You know, look plastic weak feeble chair them. Well light. We can just dash you like piece of paper. And that them put the newborn baby in a fi lay down on them back. Support the baby roll out a chair. Dangerous, you know? You say me no know how it slip me for do one video about the blouse and skirt. Baby them in a little chair. I don't know how it slipped me. My God. The money coming from out of Dr. Chopper 28 bank account and the container from Portmore. People run go collect the bad chicken rotted. Melissa, what go on, Melissa? Yeah, nobody not there yet, my general. Nobody not there yet. As I can see, whole place lock up. Alright.
Funo, then thief the 31 million. And that them do them thief it. And we believe the PNP and we believe Dr. Dawes. We believe it. Remember say Dr. Dawes tell us if you come swim, you know. But again, we want Jamaican people to know say Meditech is a company. So they can dash out the old invoice and do a new one.
Where says the old picture I think is linked to the hospital. Oh.
It is.
Hello. Wanna see the road down at St. Thomas? Wanna see the road down at St. Thomas? Wanna see the rain of the road down at St. Thomas? Under the road water come from, you know? Backside.
Is if you do.
Under the road.
My wisdom warriors. If you don't have business, we know. We know. But let me tell you something. There's something called paper trail.
Yes.
There's something called paper trail. That's why I say, when IC investigate this, when Auditor General investigate this, then we are going to find out the real truth. And whole heap of things are going to bust out. Whole heap more are going to bust out. Seriously.
Hey, Celine, anytime you pass St. Thomas, any road you pass, you flip out on the phone and record them, man. You don't see dirty road them, man. Flip out on the phone and record and send give me, man. You understand what I deal with? Because what I saw, that road can collapse at any moment. And I'm talking from underneath. When water is getting underneath the road, the asphalt can be easily eroded. I have seen roads in Portland, right? Where the water eat out the road underneath the road and left up one little thin something at the top. And at this layer, when you look under here, so, a water run under there, so. So that's dangerous. Robert Brown said, we're trying to find which sector has improved, what new institutions have been created, cannot fund nothing under this government. What about policies? Even the economists is saying that the policies are bad. And the economy is at the worst state it has been. And man, I talk about third term loading. Third term, yo.
My wisdom warriors, me really and truly don't understand this Jamaica Labour Party. Them is a set of thieves. Me can't believe we allow these people to run the country. Me cannot believe it. Me hear some Labour right come out and attack. Look what Andrew do for country. Andrew don't do shit for Jamaica, idiots. Everything Andrew Wallace is doing is for himself. The urban centre, the government of Jamaica.
What you say? Bongo Ride Bridge. We tear down years ago above Bay in a vast area. All know it no fix. Jesus. And the man is the transport minister. The man is the transport minister. Doesn't the transport minister have some responsibility where road is concerned? How do you have a good transport system without good road? Fuck's sake.
What can go so?
Man, listen.
What can go
This?
so?
Oh, no,
What can go so?
that shit crazy, bro.
don't even own it. Uno go and go Google it. Go and do the research. And uno we find out. Like, come on, Jamaica. But me now go on like Jamaica. Listen, Jamaica not own nothing. Like, seriously. Jamaica not own nothing. You know see? And then you have these businessmen, yeah, these contractors, you see them a help and a develop things also. My wisdom warriors. These MP in the Jamaica Labour Party, enough of them are do business in a Jamaica. You understand? They are enriching themselves. These things where Andrew Wallace claims say do, my wisdom warriors, they are benefiting from it, not we the Jamaican people. So when I get excited about an urban center, like, what how I go in the urban center? We are going to benefit, KFC, literally. You know what, someone don't want a conking on for it, seriously. I can't believe in 2025, I want to make Andrew Wallace trick on just like that. I can't
Just
believe.
like that.
I'm too full, man. No, man, I don't have to
No,
fix
for
up
fool,
Jamaica.
so, brother.
And that's how we did stay. This I know we. Where is our warrior spirit? Wait there.
Spirit
Anyway, my
is
people, I want to take in Peter Bunting. Hear this.
That the People's National Party is the beacon to achieve real progress in Jamaica. 10 years ago, these liars and wicked people campaigned on the promise of prosperity. In year 10, they're now saying they're just about to turn to prosperity for the people. They're saying to you now, choose Jamaica, when for the last 9 years they've chosen themselves and their cronies and fattened their 20-odd bank accounts and the hundreds of millions going through their accounts. These people are so wicked and dry-eyed. They will steal the fertilizer that was donated as a gift to small farmers in this country. They're so wicked, they will teach nutriment from school picnic. And they're so wicked that they will steal money from sick children.
My God.
And come and do it instead of even teaching milk out of coffee. Let me tell you, they are, this regime, this anti-honest regime, is the most corrupt regime in the history of Jamaica.
Facts.
We have a Prime Minister who cannot have his integrity returned, his integrity declaration certified by the Integrity Commission. 3 years in a row now. We have a Prime Minister that when a damning report came down from the Integrity Commission, investigating him for illicit enrichment. So that is a big term. What that means? Him have more money and house and assets than him can explain. How do you get that? He had more of his MPs are in the investigation of illicit enrichment. Every day we hear of another scandal. But they're coming to tell you now, vote for them based on performance. So for the last 4 or 5 months, murders have been declining, and we're grateful to that. And we thank the police and the commissioner for their efforts, but it has nothing to do with the anti-Dawes administration. More Jamaicans have been murdered during Andrew Wallace's 2 terms than in any other 2 terms under any other Prime Minister in the history of Jamaica. How far that success?
You know, said that a facts. The numbers don't lie. More Jamaicans have been unalived under Andrew Wallace than any other Prime Minister in the history. In the history of Jamaica. Him not tell a lie. Him don't tell one lie all now. Believe. Right, in one of my episodes I'm going on now.
Stop Jamaica. Your disgrace will become worse. Oh shit. Yeah, I told you, I don't be doing cap thumbnails. Alright? I don't be doing cap thumbnails, man. There ain't no cap in my rap. Integrity Commission. They have been manipulating and putting all of you under order and respect.
Guys, you guys need to go and sub up to my new page, Bolo TBV on YouTube. Zine? You need to go sub up. I have a throwback video that I drop every 3 p.m. You guys need to go and sub up. And one of them is going on right now. It just started 3 minutes ago. I just want to play a while ago. You see me? Wait. Our doctor. What his name? Our Dr. Michael Phillips I say. Hold on then. When we go up on the team PMP page. What am I say? You know, say my man Andre Stevens show say we fi buy. What him say we fi buy? Number 15 today. How that him say? Him say we fi buy 15. That him say. 15, you know? Flight Green attack today. Yo, me not even want to listen to them, my brother, because I tell you, say, yo, I trade even know, yeah, man. Sometimes my man upset me, brother. I don't even like listening to them, because if you follow a man like Andrew Jonas, it's like, me don't even want to hear what you have to say. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong for that, but I'm going to be wrong. All right? I'm going to be wrong. Yeah, I'm going to be wrong for that. Make we see what is the latest happening with Ibrahim Traore, you know? Need to keep abreast with what go on at Burkina Faso, you know, because why may I tell you, say, the man is the man, man. Man is the man. 2 days ago, this dropped 2 hours ago. Finally visited Ibrahim Traore to investigate Burkina Faso Part 1. That kind of more personal. I want something that is more, you know, 13 days ago now. The end of Melania. Melania is Trump's wife. Melania Trump faints after Ibrahim Traore chases her on live TV. What? When did he do that?
CNN studio in Manhattan shone under professional lights while Melania Trump adjusted her elegant blazer beige Hermes. It was a cold morning of November 2025, and the former First Lady, now 55, was about to debut as...
Africa is rising, not with fear, but with fire. In this age of silence and betrayal, a new breed of leaders is standing tall. While some turn their backs on the people, others walk boldly into the storm. Today, we explore a powerful vision. What if Captain Ibrahim Traore, the face of revolutionary courage in Burkina Faso, stepped in to protect Julius Malema and reignite South Africa's struggle for land, dignity, and true black liberation?
Revolutionary greetings all of you, my dear lovely family, friends, fellow
and true black liberation.
Revolutionary greetings all of you, my dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans.
I like that brother your channel. He need to Make Africa Great. I subscribe to it. His channel is popping. Y'all should go check him out. Listen to this.
Cargo of black people in South Africa was betrayed by the president of South Africa, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, in a joint press.
Bambino! Those are AI videos. Yeah. This is not an AI video. That's why I'm not about to play it. That was an AI video. This is not an AI video. This man is an actual content creator. And his channel is called Make Africa Great. He has 814,000 subs. One day we're going to be at 1 million. They think I'm playing over here. Shit. Trust me. One day we're going to be at 1 million, baby. Hey, one thing about me, I try to always improve, and I'ma just say less and watch you guys and let you guys see the improvements. You feel me? Yeah, improvements all over. Don't worry about it. I ain't gonna say nothing. All right, improvements, elevation, growth. All right, God's willing. Yes. Shout out to this brother though. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn off my camera. I'm gonna play this because I'm gonna use the bathroom and come back. All right.
Briefing with the United States of America, President Donald Trump, President Cyril Ramaphosa didn't defend black people. Instead, he spoken and discussing the issue of white people, trying to please Mr. Donald Trump on the issue of white South Africans. The white South Africans
is allowed to exist in terms of our constitution.
But you do allow them to take land.
No.
You do allow them to take land.
Nobody can
and then
take
when
land.
they take the land, they kill the white farmer. And when they kill the white farmer, nothing happens to them.
No, there is
Nothing happens to them.
There is criminality in our country. People who do get killed, unfortunately through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people. And we have now
The farmers are black. The farmers are not black. I don't say that's good or bad, but the farmers are not black. And the people that are being killed...
yes, here we are. That's why we want Captain Ibrahim Traoré to become a president of United Africa. President Ramaphosa has failed us. How is it possible that President Trump is saying there's no black farmers? All farmers are white people. Is it true that the entire country of South Africa, all farmers are whites? It means we black people don't need the land for agriculture because we are not farmers. We black people cannot feed ourselves. That's what he means, Mr. Trump. But Mr. Ramaphosa has failed to tell him the truth. Trump said there's white genocide in South Africa. Is it true? It is a crime like other crimes. We have seen black people being killed in farms in South Africa by whites. We have seen children being shot and dead in farms. Ramaphosa didn't tell Mr. Trump the truth. We have seen fellow Africans, black people, forced to enter into the coffin by white people. But Ramaphosa didn't tell him the truth. Ramaphosa has failed us. And you see how white people are defending each other. We black people, we are not defending each other. I expected Mr. Ramaphosa to go with documents showing how white people also are committing crimes against black people. But you saw Trump has only the death of white people, no any death of black people, as if there's no death of black people. So we need Captain Ibrahim Traoré in this continent. We need Traoré to help us in this continent to revolutionize these things. So my dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans, this is a paining that Mr. Trump believes that we Africans, we cannot feed ourselves. We don't need the land because we are not farmers. This is not fair. So don't skip the video. Watch this video from the beginning till the end. My dear lovely family, it is paining, but we have to accept and to take our responsibilities to change things on the ground. That's why we need more travelers in this continent. South Africans, the white South Africans came together, united and spoken openly that they are uniting with Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa to make sure that Mr. Malema is not going to become the president of South Africa. Even if the majority will elect him as a president, they will make sure that Malema is not going to become the president of South Africa. So you can see how the struggle of black people are being betrayed. In that meeting, I was listening very keenly. I didn't hear anything about black people who were killed by white farmers, but it was
a priority crime. And it affects all farmers in South Africa, particularly stock theft. It has a disproportionate effect on smallholder black farmers. I also want to just say this, that the two individuals that are in that video that you've seen are both leaders of opposition minority parties in South Africa. Umkhonto we Sizwe under Mr. Zuma and the economic freedom fighters under Mr. Malema. Now the reason that my party, the Democratic Alliance, which has been an opposition party for over 30 years, chose to join hands with Mr. Ramaphosa's party was precisely to keep those people out of power. We cannot have those people sitting in the union buildings making decisions. And that is why after 30 years of us exchanging barbs across the floor in Parliament and trying to get one over on each other, we've decided to join hands precisely to keep that lot out of government, because the day they get in to the doors of the union buildings in South Africa or control of our Parliament, that's what you're going to see. And that is why this government, working together, needs the support of our allies around the world so that we can strengthen our hand, grow our economy, and shut the door forever on that rabble getting through the doors of the union buildings. Because then,
yes, those are white South Africans speaking in front of President Cyril Ramaphosa and also the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump. Now you can understand the real situation. But what Africans fighting for independence? Let us take a little bit to share this short story about the struggle of South Africa.
When Nelson Mandela walked free and apartheid crumbled, the world watched South Africa rise with hope. But decades later, many ask, what happened to the land that was promised? President Cyril Ramaphosa, once seen as a bridge between business and struggle, now faces growing criticism for abandoning the land reform agenda. The dispossession remains. The dignity is delayed. And for millions of Black South Africans, justice feels farther than ever. The silence has become betrayal, not just of policies, but of people. Julius Malema, the fiery voice behind the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, continues to shout what many are too afraid to whisper. Give us the land. He speaks for the youth, for the dispossessed, for the forgotten, demanding economic freedom, justice, and power returned to the people. But in a system rigged against rebels, Malema stands alone. Isolated politically, targeted by the elite, dismissed by those in power, and that's where the dream begins. Thousands of miles away, in Burkina Faso, another voice rises. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, Africa's youngest president, has captured the imagination of millions, unshaken by the West, unbought by global corporations. Traoré speaks of sovereignty, dignity, and unity, and backs it up with action. His revolution isn't about chaos. It's about self-reliance, respect, and reclaiming Africa's narrative. Now imagine if this leader extended his vision to South Africa, stepping in to symbolically or even strategically support Malema, standing against political betrayal, and uniting African voices for a common cause. This isn't about one country. It's about a continent. When Traoré and Malema, symbols of defiance and destiny, stand on the same side, a message echoes across Africa. We are no longer waiting. From the mines of Johannesburg to the plains of Ouagadougou, the struggle for land is also the struggle for identity, for respect, for future generations. Ramaphosa may have stepped back, but the people are stepping forward. Africa doesn't need permission to be great. It needs leaders with courage, people with purpose, and movements that never die. This vision of unity, resistance, and self-determination is more than a dream. It's a spark. And if leaders like Captain Traoré and Julius Malema carry that torch together, Africa won't just rise.
President, what would it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the President. It's, no, seriously. I'd rather have him answer. Yeah, I'd rather answer that.
Our President will respond to you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on around a quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
But Mr. President, I must say that we have, we have thousands of stories talking about it, and we have documentaries, we have news stories, and that is Natalie here. Somebody here to turn that. I could show you a couple of things, and I have to. It has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would. And turn the lights down. Turn the lights down, and just put this on. It's right behind you.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land?
Yes, let us pause a little bit, my dear lovely family. You heard that's the voice of Julius Malema. So, Mr. Trump has compiled some videos of Julius Malema and showing to Mr. Ramaphosa that, you see, there was a white genocide. But we know the truth that Malema always speaking about the return of the land to the rightful owners. So the thing that I think is not making these white South Africans and white around the world happy, because they still believing that the land in South Africa is owned by white people. So let us continue a little bit, then I will come to you.
So what I'm hearing, Odin Wagwan, right now me there talk about Africa right now. Tired of them too. So, you know, it's quite interesting, ladies and gentlemen, that the United States wants to pretend as if they don't know historically that Africa belongs to Africans, which are not white people. No. It's black people. Yes. Can go as far back as the pygmy. You can go as far back as the... What do you call them again? Damn, man. They are the creators of music. Some very short people. They were like dwarf size. Bridget, how you doing? The history of it all is that the African people, Caucasians, are not from Africa. It is what it is. You don't have no birthright to the land of Africa. The United States or any white person for that matter. No right. Absolutely none. Africa has been pillaged, raped of its resources for far too long. And the people are not having it anymore. And there's nothing you guys can do if you're on the wrong side of history where this is concerned. Because I personally really don't have anything against Trump or, you know. There's some things that Trump did for the youth. I'm like, yes, Trump. But it's when it comes to Africa, man, leave Africa alone, sir. Please. All right, thank you very much. Focus on your resources in your own country. And, you know, do you. If you want to come to the table with respect to the African leaders, with respect, right? Where deals are now beneficial to us, the Africans. All right? That's how it has to be now. A new day is dawning. How you doing, Jeremiah? Official Billy the Kid. What? What's going on with the 3 9s at the end of your name, bro? What the hell is going on? Billy the Kid? That can't be a coincidence. Huh? Are you? You know what? Let me stop. Anyway. Back to what I was saying. Yeah. The Chinese don't have any birthright to Africa. The Caucasians don't. None of y'all. None of y'all niggas. None of y'all. You understand? And I have some Jamaicans over here that don't know their history. And they will not identify with Africa. But let's just say they are misguided. Man, listen. Africa straight, yeah? Africa straight. No joke. I would move to Burkina Faso tomorrow. to have a leader like Ibrahim Traore, come on, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd move to yeah, definitely. And I would want to move in a position of power where I can say, yo, so how can I collaborate with the government of Burkina Faso to make Burkina Faso the best state, the best country in the world on every level? That's what I would do. With a leader like that wants to empower the people, I would want to be a part of that movement, of the empowerment of the people. When you take care of people, people take care of you. You hear me? Why you think everybody jumped up with a global cry and a warning to the United States? Leave Ibrahim Traore alone. Do you know a Jamaican is living in Burkina? Listen to me. I want to know about we Jamaicans. We are everywhere. Yo, you can find a Jamaican on every single corner of the earth. I guarantee it. Jamaicans are where you would think they are not. Every single corner of the earth, you can find one Jamaican. You hear me tell you? Every corner. We are the best, man. We are the best.
There's approximately 1,000 of them. They're all white farmers, the family of white farmers. And those cars aren't driving, they're stopped there to pay respects to their family member who was killed. And it's a terrible sight. I've never seen anything like it. Both sides of the road you have crosses. Those people were all killed.
Have they told you where that is, Mr. President? No, I'd like to know where that is, because this I've never seen. Okay.
I mean, it's in South Africa.
We need to find out.
Yes, now you see Mr. Trump has videos that showing the killing of white farmers. But Mr. Ramaphosa has no such kind of idea. Just imagine that's something that is happening in your country. As a president, you don't know what happened. But America know what happened. This has contradicted me also. Let us move on, my dear lovely family.
You know, you ought to get out of here. What does this have to do with the Qatar jet? They're giving the United States Air Force a jet, okay? And it's a great thing. We're talking about a lot of other things. It's NBC trying to get off the subject of what you just saw. You are a real, you're a terrible reporter. Number one, you don't have what it takes to be a reporter. You're not smart enough. But for you to go into a subject about a jet that was given to the United States Air Force, which is a very nice...
But also Trump has came with files and documents showing the genocide of white South Africans and white South Africans who have been killed according to United States of America. So just imagine, even the president of South Africa himself does not understand this. Watch this, what Trump has shown in front of the media.
That was given to the United States. These are all people that recently got killed. And I don't know how it can get any worse. These are... And the men that you saw, the people that you saw in that movie, those are officials. Those are people that were in office. They had one march, they had a dance in your parliament, whatever you may call it, legislature.
Let me clarify that.
Yeah.
Let me clarify that, because what you saw, the speeches that were being made, one, that is not government policy. We have a multi-party democracy in South Africa that allows people to express themselves, political parties to adhere to various policies?
Yes, now you see President Ramaphosa has decided to bow to Mr. Donald Trump, but there's no such kind of things happening in South Africa that maybe Ramaphosa has allowed people to take the land. No, you know, this is our land. Mr. Trump must be told that this is our land, and I wish Mr. Ramaphosa has to tell Mr. Trump that this is the land that you are talking about, is the land that was taken from Africans. That is what we expected Mr. Ramaphosa to tell Mr. Donald Trump, that the land that you are talking about is the land that was taken from Africans, not the land owned by white people. If it is maybe Africans went to Europe and take the land, it's okay. But this is the land that was owned by Africans. Since then when the white came to Africa, they pushed back Africans. Some of them were hanged.
All right, last up later.
Create chaos in African continent and take the land. So that is the reality. So I think.
Hold on, I think you say you're gone. Where say you soon gone on there? Me say, hey, listen to me. Last some put me in the suitcase when I leave in here. Just have one suitcase to me specifically. You understand? I know me a plus size. Yeah, man. Let's make sure so me can curl up in there and stay, so. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Burkina Faso, I say straight. You remember good. I'm not joke thing, a serious thing. What I think a joke me I make. But I know say a serious me attack. Full time now, man. If you go visit Mama Africa.
Mr. Trump has been told the truth, and Ramaphosa failed to tell Mr. Trump the truth. And of course, in the previous video, I saw President Ramaphosa saying that he will tell Trump that even the grandfathers of America find indigenous in America, and some of them were killed, and take the land. So we have to speak the truth. It's Africans who are still surviving. But if Africans, we are weak, right now, we are already disappeared, because since colonialism, slavery, Africans were castrated, Africans were destroyed, everything. Our culture was destroyed, our beliefs were destroyed, but because of power and energy of Africans. That's why still today we are here in the continent of Africa, and we are still in the world. But if there is a possibility for Africans to be elastic in the face of the world, maybe they has already done something like that. But because of the energy and the power and existence of Africans in this world, that's why it is difficult to elast Africans. So,
Patrick, tell me something, Patrick. You just get a notification, bro, for your video. How long am I on? 1 hour and 23 minutes. You just get a notification for it, or you get it long time? Me start the live, yeah. 5 minutes after 2, me start the live, yeah. 5 minutes after 2. Look by your YouTube and see when you get the notification for the live. Was it 5 minutes after 2, or did you get a notification at all? If you never get the notification 5 minutes after 2, something wrong. You understand? Yeah, something is very, very wrong. Can we say sabotage? One thing me know. Karen, want go on, Karen? You go best selfie, no man. Yeah, man, make them know if you click the like button. Nobody's here, my brother. Respect. Hold on now. How you need, by the way? Alright, so yeah, what am I say? Yo, I forgot what I say, okay, brother, just
Trump must understand and must be told that have nothing to say because Ramaphosa has the one who is supposed to tell Mr. Trump the truth, that the land that you are talking about, the land that you are trying to support these white farmers is the land that was stolen from black people. So Malema, he's lied. He's not saying killing the white people. Those are just a song that was sung.
You know, as a people, as black people, we have to have some cahoots, we have to have some balls, and we have to stand up as men. The history is the history. We know what white people did to us. It's full time now we control our own lands. What we are waiting upon? We are waiting upon permission from them to control our own land? No, brother. You have to stand up like a man now, man. Or stand up as men. Right? We have to stand up as men. Full time now. Right? This is ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. It's like, oh, we need permission from them to give back the land to the people of South Africa or any part of Africa. What? Man, listen. Nobody's talking about, well, I personally am not talking about violence against anybody. However, the way how our lands were taken from us was very violent. Our daughters was raped, our mothers was raped, right? Our people were unalived, our men were castrated, double castrated. Them cut off them balls and them blood and skirt and testicles, them testicles and them penis. Like there's a lot of things that was done. Them have this thing what they call pickle in a jar where them used to put the body parts of the black men and women, especially the men. You don't get no notification. Them used to put them into jars and put them in their house like a trophy. What we are talking about? Do we really want to go down this rabbit hole of history where white people has done black people wrong? No, white people have no moral foot to stand on. If they were standing on any moral foot, they would say, I am sorry and I apologize. Right? And here's some what them call it? Repatriation. Where you get the money is calling what's up. Yes, them owe Africa. Africa don't owe them nothing. Africa don't owe one Caucasian nothing. Whether the president of the United States or the last person in the blouse and skirt land of any white country. We don't owe them nothing. They are still living. England still live off our resources them now. Gold and all type of thing. We don't owe them nothing. And them owe we. France still live off of Burkina Faso alone. With all like gold them with then wrap from blouse and skirt Burkina Faso. What you talking about? And anytime a man stand up as a man and not be a puppet, them want to unalive them. Africa, we must not allow it to happen no more. We have to stand up, brother. We here in Jamaica don't have no leader like that. So we better protect that man. Tell you that right now. You understand? We don't have no leader in a Jamaica like Ibrahim Traore. None. I'm going to say that without apology. There's no leader like Ibrahim Traore. You hear what I said? None. None so bold. Not that I know of. Let me say that. None that I know of that is so bold to stand up in front of he would have stand up in front of him and tell him same way. I'm sure of it. To stand up, against the tyranny of the West. None. Not even one. That I know of. Now, there might be individuals that are out there that, if given the opportunity, they would surprise me, But as it stands right now, none have even uttered the words to say that they are of this position. Which leader in Jamaica has come out in support of Burkina Faso and Ibrahim Traore, who has come out publicly and supported which leader? Let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. The only person I see, Dr. Dawes put up one Ibrahim Traore thing. Let me show you. This was funny. Dr. Dawes put up one. Look at this. Look at that. What we ordered from Sheen versus what came. Dr. Dawes, man, that is the boss. Simone Blake, what's up? Dr. Dawes is the boss. Oh, the man don't trouble no man, but if you trouble this man, it will bring a bam bam. AI generated. What a disgrace. Instead of Ibrahim try, look what we have in our government. Marlon Morgan. Mighty God. Patrick, me know your shame. Me know your shame. Yes, you remember when these people fling 300 slaves in chain? Man, listen, bro. Listen to me now, man. You hear what I said? You hear what I said? Now, I have heard, I've spoken to PMP councillors that have mentioned Ibrahim Traore. What I'm saying is, you don't hear any public, like, oh, we stand with Ibrahim Traore. You don't hear that. Oh, yeah, Michael, oh, definitely. Listen to me. Michael Manley was our Ibrahim Traore. He said, we are going to walk and we're not going to crawl. That is the essence of a true leadership. We're not going to be on our knees. That is what we need. You understand? That is what is required to lead a nation in the right way. I mean, man. Big up Ibrahim Traore, man.
During the liberation struggle, but it's not about maybe killing the white farmers. And this document, I think, just imagine, as I said, Trump has documents. Ramaphosa know nothing about those documents. So what does this mean? Who is responsible for the South African country if the owner does not know what is going on? I think there's something that is not clear in this matter. But all in all, my dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans, we need to come together. We need to unite. We need to support our fellow Africans here in the continent, and to those who are in the struggle, like Malema, Jacob Zuma. These people are in danger right now because you saw what Trump is saying, and he believes that there was white genocide, and he came with documents. So the thing that even Ramaphosa himself does not know. So, my dear lovely family, I'm waiting to hear from you. Please share with us your opinions. What is your perspective, and how can we move out of these things where still people believing that there's a white genocide? But my own dear lovely family, if you heard what Ramaphosa said, that
PMP Jamaica. Why them recommend that brother page to me YouTube? Don't recommend them idiot to me YouTube, brother. How are this man? No, me take offense, you know. Me genuinely take offense. I can't believe that the man they recommend chopper blocks from the chopping block to me YouTube. I don't watch those people. Yo, YouTube, do better than that, Bridget. Oh, Tada. Yo, John won't start. Yo, brother. I don't really run certain joking, brother. I'm gonna mix and mingle, you know. You understand what I deal with? We no mix and mingle. Think of chattings? Play that song, little. Mix and mingle, bro. Mix and mingle, my friend. Never that, my friend. You have to understand. You understand? Mix and mingle, bro. How am to you? You deaf? No, mix and mingle, brother. Brother, don't recommend YouTube. Don't recommend them money thing to me thing again. How am to know? You deaf? Sure. What are that? Piss me off, Bridget. How this? Oh, I don't know how that, but not interested. Get rid of my while ago. What go on there, right? Marcus Garvey open up African and Jamaican eyes. Jamaican sell out Garvey. Like how some of them falling from Dr. Chopper bad medicine. Man, I tell you, Barry Rappaport, what go on? Israel in a place, so you deal with. What's going on? Me they probe the internet to see what go on while it's drop off, you know. I'm gonna drop out. Me they look. Hold on there. The general are go live soon. How this? How this a text me? Add you to the chat. Name, need the name. So me can save your number. Bolo no chop up on your thing. Ha! Brother, me no mix and mingle, bro. You see me? Alright, my general. Whoever text me right now, you probably a WhatsApp me. And me done the other thing, you see me? Cause this is the phone me I use right now. That breaking news, what? I'll go on over this. What is? What a woman nice, Danishka.
Yo. Hey, Danishka, you don't know you run things, man. Danishka Williams, man. Southwest End. What me tell them?
Yo, one thing with her, you know. She walk, you know. She not play, you know. She's a no nonsense woman. Don't be fooled by the pretty face. She very, very professional. You hear? In her real life. In her real life. She will do some great work in other constituency there where she there, you know. I'm wanting to give her 2 solid terms. Because she will show us that she will deserve a 3rd term too. That girl, yeah, I'm talking about PNP overall. I want to give her 2 solid terms in other constituency there. A Southwest Centre, we're going to see some things. Believe me when I tell you, that girl is not a player. That girl, yeah, not a player. Danishka Williams. She not a player. Big up yourself, General, you text me. You must have watched me right now. Big up yourself. Me I got add you here. Let me hear what that girl there say, because a long time I don't see her now.
Labor right, when I don't come and my post come talk about the love free in his body. Yeah, so when my commenters them interact, me love anything with them I post. I agree with them. I'm telling this here. For years, I watching I got 1 yard. Go support the woman. I give the woman farm work paper for all our people them, and I support our business place and I support our restaurants and the salon and buy drinks and buy food. And that's how I have proof. I can make sure video you know. And expect that the one woman here they influence the community for everybody come vote and I say it work. She's not our mother. So you see when you can go every yard go spread the love and make everybody feel heard and feel seen, then wanna get everybody vote. But you see that 1 year they wanna keep on the opportunity to go dash, I have to go support Uno. I wanna feel like support for everybody. I make the 1 yard vote for Uno. I want MP will promise me some material I did have issue with. Don't come under this because the last time my vote was for green and Uno feel me. So Uno go away.
Comrades, the Member of Parliament in Eastern St. Thomas, I don't want to say nothing about her. She is somebody who deserves to be badly beaten in the next election. Badly. She has no class. No. I asked Dr. Fenton Ferguson to represent me at the so-called opening of that center. I chose him because of the fact that he has served so long as a leader of the constituency, winning it 6 times.
Prime Minister.
And somebody who has been a minister of government, was my cabinet colleague, and I thought somebody who had the stature to represent at that occasion. And when I see how she disrespected him, totally out of order, totally uncalled for, unbecoming of something.
And I want to make sure that the keep the energy going. I want to make sure that you surround her and you keep
is stir up the hornet's nest, and she go and get the sting of her life. Shaw Army here in Eastern St. Thomas, that we will deliver the victory when that time comes. And comrades, it could be soon, we don't know. But the energy amongst the PNP in the country is strong right now. We are committed, we are determined, we have a vision and a mission, and we are going to cross it because the time come for a better Jamaica.
Amen.
Comrades, the Member of Parliament in Eastern St. Thomas, I don't want to say nothing about her. She is somebody who deserves to be badly beaten in the next election. Badly. She has no class. I asked Dr. Fenton Ferguson to represent me at the...
Embarrassing! We need some milk!
She has no class. I asked Dr. Fenton Ferguson to represent me at the so-called opening of that center. And I chose him because of the fact that he has served so long as a leader of the constituency, winning it 6 times. And somebody who has been a minister of government, was my cabinet colleague, and I thought somebody who had the stature to represent at that occasion. And when I see how she disrespected him, totally out of order, totally uncalled for, unbecoming of somebody who calls herself a member of parliament, an absolute disgrace.
Total.
Anyway, all she has done is stir up the hornet's nest, and she go and get the sting of her life when election day come. So Comrade Rose, you and I work well together. And then, you know, anytime you ask, I always try and deliver. Because I like to support people who are putting in an effort and who I know are with the people, working with the people and putting in 100% of their capacity in the interest of the people. And Rose Shaw is doing that. So she will continue to have my full support.
Oh, yeah, me.
And comrades, I've heard about the gully. I've heard about the breakaway. I've heard about the community without water. So, enough of them, I hear that now, yeah, they multiply. But when the time comes and we are in government, and Eastern St. Thomas is in the winning column of the People's National Party again, you know we will have to look out for those who looked out for us. And I will be working hard with Rose to make it happen. Comrades, we are at a time in this country when the people of Jamaica are anxious to see a change, a new Jamaica, a government in which the people can have trust and confidence. They are tired of all the scandals under this government. They are tired of situations where the government of Morocco, the Kingdom of Morocco, gives fertilizer for the farmers of Jamaica who need help after the hurricane, and the cronies of this government take the fertilizer and are selling it to the farmers who are in distress. It's a disgrace. The people of Jamaica are looking on when they see the NWC refusing to attend and share test results for water testing at the KSAMC. And we even hear about Duns River and the minister responsible for water, instead of telling them to cut the nonsense and share the information in the interest of the people. Because you can't sweep things like water quality under the carpet. If there's an issue, it must be addressed transparently so people know what is going on. And the minister didn't adopt that posture. That is the type of governance this government is offering. And what about the drill? What about the medical drill? A drill which on the market costs 1/10
of what the government bought the drill from this company. A company where the majority shareholders are JLP MP. And he claims he's holding the shares in trust, but for who? The thing mix up. It don't smell right. There's something rotten in the state of Jamaica. And I'm calling the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission to look at it and scrutinize it very carefully. Because the people of Jamaica are suffering in the healthcare system. There are so many pieces of equipment that need repair or to be replaced. And if you're buying equipment at very inflated prices, those resources are being misused, misappropriated, when they should be available to fix the things that are needing to be fixed in the hospitals and in the health centers. So many people can't have their elective surgeries done. Operating theater closed. AC not working, elevator not working, CAT scan not available. Even at the Bustamante Children's Hospital, no CAT scan. May I tell you, time come, comrades. Time come. The people need change. That is why I have committed to putting ethics at the center of governance again. Upstanding government in the interest of the people. Government in which the people can have trust and confidence. We want to start a movement when we form government. We want it to be led by well-thinking Jamaicans, the churches, civil society organizations, academia, to try and bring back love into the society, bring back decency, bring back caring, bring back the values and attitudes that Jamaica used to be known for, but now, under this government, where the head of the stream is so rotten, we have lost our way, and we have to restore it. And comrades, I will support the Integrity Commission as an institution. I was the architect of it. It was under my watch as Minister of Government under Portia Simpson Miller, where we designed the Integrity Commission to bring together the different anti-corruption bodies in the country into one and give them prosecutorial powers and the ability to receive and share information with other agencies of government where they hadn't had that ability before. And this government is trying its best to undermine the Integrity Commission. Even the Prime Minister, who is under investigation for illicit enrichment. And that matter has had to be referred by the Integrity Commission to the Financial Investigations Division that investigates financial crimes in the country, and Tax Administration Jamaica, responsible for tax collection in the country. Even the Prime Minister is trying to bring litigation in court to take away the legal basis upon which the Integrity Commission is founded, and to eliminate the very offense for which he is being investigated, illicit enrichment, a serious corruption offense. This is not something that Jamaica can stand for.
No, sir.
The Jamaican people have to stand up and put an end to this.
You don't look good.
We cannot have a government where the head of the stream has this cloud hanging over it. It's not a good look for us. People are watching at home and abroad. The Jamaican people must stand up for what is right. In the same way that we had to stand up against the states of emergency which were being abused by this government. They were using the states of emergency like a policing tool. When the states of emergency are in the Constitution for extreme situations where the very existence of the democratic order of the country is under threat. That is why prior to this government coming into power, it had only been very sparingly used, twice or three times since independence. And under this government, they used it over 20 times in a few years. And it wasn't working, because as they pressure one area with a state of emergency, the bad man them run gone to...
How go on this, sir? How we go? When you say bad man, they run gone to our next area, that sounds quite accurate. Never effective. Yo, I'll be an internet problem when I go on Sunday still, you know? I'll be OJ affect.
And target the wrongdoers, the serious violence producers in the country, and try and get crime down through holding them accountable. And why we fully support body-worn cameras, because we know that there needs to be the protection of the citizen and the police when they're going on these dangerous missions. We support the policing which focuses on crime in that way, and we're seeing the results now. And that's why I commend the Commissioner of Police and the police generally for the excellent work being done in that regard. If it wasn't for the People's National Party, they'd have been continuing with the failing policy of the state of emergency. And the Court of Jamaica, the Constitutional Court, has ruled in our favor and said that all of those states of emergency that they impose are null and void and unconstitutional. And I say, thank God for the People's National Party to stand up and defend the rights of the Jamaican people, our fundamental rights and freedoms. Comrades, we are going to enter government with some important policies to try and address some of the critical issues facing the country. We know, for example, in the education system, that we have a situation in which over 30%, over 3 out of 10 of our primary school students leaving primary school and entering secondary school cannot read and write.
Yo, that body
cannot do basic arithmetic.
No,
we can't build a nation like that.
Honestly, Jamaica is never so bad. Jamaica, when me go to primary school, me can tell you this. That around that time there was so much focus on education. It's like people when I compete to see who can get the highest grade in the exam when they left school. That I went my era when me I look at youth I got primary. You know what I said? Everybody pitney when I compete in a school. Zin? Oh, I go on there, so. Hold on there. Somebody just text me a while ago and say, I was in Pepper today and I see one of Andrew father, the man of born PNP. You know what's on the mix up? Why on the stairs?
Wow. You. Yeah.
Marlene, what go on? People, you know, so I'm going to end the live because I just have a premiere where just drop a while ago. I want to go watch the premiere. Zine, you go back live later. Big up on yourself. I'm out. Like the video before on the leave, please. Thank you.